Alright, it is really early this morning, but that's because I am heading off to Bunnings to go get some material for the shop, and it's all big stuff. So I've had to hire myself a ute or a wagon or a van, whatever you call it. So I'm heading out early. I'm going to go collect all of the stuff, hire the van, pop it on, bring it home. This shouldn't take too long. Cross fingers. Okay, so on the agenda today is a lot of long stuff. So I've got electrical conduits, I've got sleepers, I've got 2x4s, all long stuff that I can't get into my car. I've hired a ute with some bars on it so I can tie it all up. So I need to get everything I'm going to need for the next couple of weeks to end today's trip. Alright, so she's loaded up. And now we can head off. Got all the timber dropped off. Doors over there. The new joists over there. Just gotta make this quick because I gotta be back at the hardware store to drop this off in exactly 22 minutes. Thank you, mate. You did good. It's the end of what feels like a very long day, but I've made some really cool progress. Let me show you guys. So, right up there is the new door frame that I'm putting in. Let me come in and turn on some lights. This is all the stuff that I got yesterday when I went out to the hardware store and hired that ute to carry it all in. And today I got to actually working with it, and you can see here I've got this new frame put in, door frame. It's all turned out pretty well. This threshold I made from a couple of sleepers, and it's worked really well. It ended up being level straight out of the gate, which is so cool. I was worried I was going to have to shim that and jig it and all of this. Another nice thing about it is if I grab the level, you can see the bubble. It's also sloping away from the house, which is great because that's what you want. And it's just the way that it ended up being. I guess the foundation one wasn't as flat as I thought it was. So it's got the correct grade, the correct slope away from the house, and in this direction we're bang on. So now this means that it's all ready for a door. Here's the doors. I've got two because there's one here for that door frame, and then as soon as I get to it I'm going to be putting up another door frame here, but you know, that'll be down the track. For now I just want to get that door in, because then once that door's in and I get the windows in, then this place will be secure. So then I can start bringing all the tools down, which is the main goal at the moment. I just checked the weather and there's a storm system off the coast of Townsville, and they're saying that there's a chance that we might get some rain. I don't think it's going to be anything massive because it's just not the right time of year for heavy rains, but look at those clouds. Hopefully that's going to bring something our way. Alright, it's really late. It's around 11 o'clock. I was sitting outside and all of a sudden I got that smell, and yeah, the rain has just started coming down. It's only a trickle at this stage, but at least it's something. It's not crazy rain. We're just coming down because obviously my priority has been to get the shop up and running. I've kind of ignored rainwater management. I'm calling it rainwater management to make it sound very posh. I've kind of ignored the stormwater system in the house, and all the downpipes are just messed up. So this getting this rain is sort of giving me a bit of a wake up. I need to get that sorted out, because when the wet season starts there's going to be a lot of water that needs to go somewhere. So yeah, I kind of want it to rain today, but at the same time, if it rains really hard, we're gonna have a lot of puddles everywhere. So my new phone finally arrived, and here it is. It's the iPhone 8 Plus. I just did a quick live stream with a few people of the unboxing, which was quite cool. This is going to be the new vlogging camera, and the camera that I'm on right now, the old, well, it's old now, iPhone SE, is going to be a thing of the past. So I'm going to put the iPhone SE down, and in the next picture you will see footage from the new phone. And now we are on the new phone, and this is recording at 4K resolution. The last phone I couldn't use 4K very well because it had digital image stabilization, which as soon as you pushed up to 4K, that dropped off, so it was really bad. The shaking was really bad. This one doesn't seem too bad, so I'm wondering if there's optical image stabilization in here. I'm 99% sure there is, but I need to double check. The other cool function of this is, Lisa, sit, sit, sit. We've got a zoom option. So right now, this is the what they call the one-time zoom. So it's using a specific lens. If I push this button, it goes into this lens. Instead of just blowing up the image digitally, it's actually a separate lens altogether. So it's an optical zoom, which is great. This is just so much better for quality. But obviously you can see that vibration has come back with the zoom. So now I can push this. We zoom back out. Oh man, that is cool. The aircon installers have come and gone, and everything's looking really cool. Excuse the pun. This is the new AC unit behind me, the wall mount. It is incredibly quiet on a low setting. I'm super impressed. And then if we walk around to the other side, here's the compressor, and this has been the real surprise. So I'm going to be very quiet and you can just hear it. It's amazingly quiet, amazingly quiet. And because it's on the other side of a concrete block wall, solid concrete wall, there's no way I'm going to hear it. The only thing I was a little disappointed about was the fact that it's up off the floor. You know, I wanted it to be on the floor from a vibration perspective, but the guy installing it sort of said, you're not going to have an issue with this wall. You know, you're not going to hear those vibrations on the other side. And keeping it higher up off the floor like this means that if I ever want to sweep under there or spray under there, it's no drama. You know, I've got that clearance. So from you know, his perspective, he said it's the way to go. My other concern was obviously the fact that there's a lot of weight on this wall, and this wall isn't actually tied into those posts. So there are vertical reinforcing bars going all the way through, but there isn't necessarily too much strength in that direction. The builder, or the bricklayer who put it up, said there will be no problem holding air cons on here. But my concern was that, you know, I have a big one here, later on I put another big one there, and I have a small one there and a small one there. Now suddenly this wall is taking so much load, but both the aircon installer and the builder have said, don't worry about it. It'll be totally fine to hold it. But man, I'm just so impressed with how quiet that thing is.